Hey folks, I'm Josh.
I'm Ritzkar.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Seamus. And we're playing Skyrim.
Yeah. So this
Did
is
you
the
guys notice
part
Lydia's
of...
not following us anymore?
She'll figure
what
it out.
else is new, I guess? Lydia just
she...
seems to be catching every excuse you can get not to follow you around.
I don't know why she wouldn't want to follow you and help you murder people pointlessly and get dragged into senseless fights for no reason. I don't.
Still
Talking to
fighting
Greybeards,
people in
like
here?
Greybeards, is there any shout that causes
Hey,
you to
what's
have
up?
like a spontaneous aneurysm and die? Please, can you teach it to him? Can you teach him that?
What the?
What the? Is that?
She's just in
Oh
here.
shit!
She can't.
Oh, come on, Lydia, let's go! Stop fighting Arngir, dude, man, bro.
Come on, Lydia. What kind? Wow. Why are you provoking the poor Greybeard? I'm
Wait.
sorry, I can't take her anywhere.
Wait. What? Really?
He's all tuckered out. He's had a big day.
Set a woman on fire and then just take a nap. Doesn't even bother him.
Fuck you guys.
He probably didn't even remember what he was doing. Oh, what was I doing?
Oh, is the Golden Girls over already? I guess I'll go to sleep.
Okay, so we gotta go all the way over to like Morthal and Solitude.
Morthal.
Boo. What's your
So,
favorite
this was the
show?
part of the main quest where I admit I checked out for a while because it was like, oh no, then you've gotta, like, go, what the fuck, Josh?
Josh, you are just not a people person.
Are you?
Pay your bounty.
It's the horse. It's the horse bounty.
It's
Pay
the
bounty.
horse.
Just pay the bounty.
Pay
Just
it,
pay the bounty.
pay it, please.
What?
Fucking
But all my stolen goods.
What, like
You
all
can't
the
sell them anyway.
knickknacks? Yeah, you have no way to get rid of them.
No, it's important. I gotta hold on to them until we don't do the thieves'
That guy
quest
did you a
ever.
massive favor. He took away all the stuff that you couldn't sell, that you're not going to use, that was weighing you down. All the stupid
took the
knickknacks
security
you
broom.
accidentally... We'll get you another one.
Wait, what? They took my broom?
No, I have no idea if your broom is stolen
No, my
or not.
broom's
I
still
just,
here. It's
I
good. My
presume.
broom and roll are still.
Oh, and you still got the bowl.
Still
Yeah,
with
good
us.
thing.
Yep.
Always got
Well,
room
I
for the
picked up
broom.
on the 7,000 steps. What time is it?
Yeah. I will actually admit that this is where I checked out of the main quest for a while, because it's like, oh, there's a dragon. You could go and fight the dragon. Oh no, you absorbed its soul. Oh no, the Greybeards are summoning you a special council. And now that you've learned the dragon shouts, you have to go into a dungeon and fight some Draugr and retrieve a quest item and FedEx it back. All the way up these 7,000 steps.
No.
I
Damn it.
like the idea that every other person, like the next guy that comes and they think, oh, so you want to learn the way of the voice? Well, the challenge we have for you, here is the horn of Jorgen Windcaller. You must place it at the end of the tomb. And then the next guy, they're like, you must go and retrieve the horn.
You know-
like, but I just.
Go ahead.
It's the same guy has to go back
That's
twice.
it.
Oh, this is a big favor. For this you must return the horn of Jorgen Windcaller.
But I just put it there. I just did the thing.
And you just walk outside and you just like roll it gently down the slope and you walk back in and you're like, okay, now what?
Yep, it's back at the end of the
I
dungeon,
think we're
just
just
like
gonna
exactly
go
the
ahead
way you
and
said.
sell the dragon bones because we're not gonna make dragon bone armor, you guys, or weapons.
What?
Fender only has. Oh no! I'm about to commit the greatest sin. You ready for this?
Are you gonna punch him and then reload the game?
No, I
Yeah.
sold something when he had less than the amount of money
Oh.
available
Oh,
to
no.
match his value.
You moron.
But anyway, I think that idea of like, you know, taking the horn.
Great. Are these
Oh.
guys just gonna walk around following me? Is that?
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
These are,
they
these are
really wanna
the
talk to you.
dragon priest motherfuckers from Dragonborn, because apparently that's happening now.
Have you heard the
You
good
cannot
news?
fucking take a walk in Whiterun without some asshole giving you his grocery list.
I like how it's like, here's 3 options that lead to them killing you.
Oh, and I like how they're labeled cultists, just in case you were a little thick on the whole thing. Okay, what were you saying, Chris?
I was just going to say that the whole bring the horn back up the hill, bring the horn back down into the dungeon, bring the horn back up the hill thing sounds like a really elegant way of making the quests work in the Skyrim MMO, the Elder Scrolls MMO. Just have players like keep screwing each other over. One person places it at the end of the quest, and the other one has to go get it.
Yeah.
I do actually admire these cultists, by the way.
What?
Oh.
That is a kill animation.
Goodbye,
Oh, man.
ovaries.
Wow.
Just look like 2 pitted olives.
Oh. And the town guards help you here. That's amazing. How often...
They do that.
You know what? If you steal some stuff, whoever you steal from will send mercs after you, and the town guards will do nothing to help you. It always
I
pisses
especially
me off.
like it when the mercs track me down in some ridiculous place.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
drinking water.
You exit a dungeon.
I
they're
find a note on them, and it's from someone who is already dead.
I will say I really appreciate the self-awareness of those cultists. I mean, it would be really refreshing, though, if they would just walk up to you and be like, "We are the faceless servants of a god who doesn't give a shit about us. We've come here for you to kill us so you can get the information you need to destroy the rest of our organization."
The cultist mask is heavy armor. Sweet. Okay. That's cool, I guess.
We can cosplay like we're the guy from the Call of Duty Ghosts cover or whatever.
More like we could cosplay like somebody just threw a squid at our face.
What, Dragonborn?
No.
I like to
goddammit.
think
I
that
don't-
when you have
I
a
don't
mask
care.
on like that and you use the voice, it just goes off inside your helmet.
Well, there are no
Hey,
eye holes
Adrienne.
either.
I could use a little bit of petty cash. How's the market on cultist masks? It depends. Do these belong to, like, an evil cult? Oh yeah, most certainly. They tried to kill me. The guards just murdered them on sight. Okay, yeah, I put those in stock.
So, what's the best way to get to Morthal?
Take the carriage to Morthal.
Mountains, or
No, take the
Walking
carriage.
while crouching.
I think I like Mumble's idea better.
Yeah.
Yeah, spy crab the whole way. Spy crab the whole way. Just spy crab it out.
Crab cannot see where it's going because its eyes are in the wrong spot. Have you guys ever really, like, looked at the sky?
Actually, yes, in this
What?
game, because often the
It's the
mods
most
you install
insightful question
that make
you've
the
ever
sky
asked.
look better are just make the skyblock
I think
way
I'm
fucked
stuck
up.
on something. Shit.
See, and this
Oh, wow.
is why
I'm...
we should have.
Sky UI is not very
before, Bob.
impressive. I don't see any, like, menus or anything up there.
Oh, the Khajiit left. Where am I gonna get all my drugs?
I want to say those
Oh,
guys are ninjas.
James.
What?
Oh, no, finish what you said first.
The Khajiit traders, it'll be like they've got all their tents set up and everything. You walk in the city, sell one item, walk back outside, and they've packed up and run all the way across the country. They're amazing.
Yeah, call me
Yeah.
racist, but I never actually determined whether it was one group of Khajiit traders that was traveling around, or like several groups, or if they were actually permanent and I just couldn't find them because I was an idiot sometimes.
Yeah, they all look alike to me.
All of the
But I'm
above,
not racist.
obviously.
Because some of my friends are Khajiit, so that's okay for me to say that.
I don't see the similarity in geography between Morthal and Falkreath. Morthal's a swamp, like an icy swamp.
Right, but the
It's
buildings
built
look
on the
really,
icy swamp.
really similar. It's like when you're looking at a particular building, like you look at the buildings in Solitude, you're like, wow, I'm totally in Solitude.
Do we even want to like ever do the quest here, or do we like should we
The,
just
the
Which
house
one is
quest,
this?
no.
the,
It's pretty bog
yeah?
standard.
So this is
I mean,
so
it's
this
fun,
is
but-
the vanilla non-Dawnguard vampire quest, where there's vampire and she's making thralls and killing people and she lives in a cave like 20 feet away, and I guess that's compelling.
I actually do want to say that it's an interesting quest. It's fun, and to me, the funniest part is that at some point, an angry mob raises to like help you go kill the beast, and like go into the vampire lair. But I ran
Yes.
slightly ahead of
Yes.
them, and I went in, and they didn't follow me in for some reason.
No,
I
they have a
basically
They
came
don't
out
conversation-
and
follow
found-
you in at all. They have a
They chicken out.
they run all the way to the cave, and then they freak out and go, maybe we shouldn't do this. You seem like pretty strong and like expendable. Why don't you go in the cave and we'll wait out here? And if you're not out in like, I don't know, 10 minutes, we'll collapse the entrance.
You know, if you sprint, you'll go faster than hopping. Just say it.
Yeah.
Swimming time.
Watch
Nothing
out for
makes cigarette-
slaughterfish.
What about cigarette?
Sorry.
You know,
I was
my
about to
house
make a
was
pun,
around-
Too many
screw
people-
it.
built one.
God damn!
Whose idea was it to have this many people on this show? What the
There's too
hell?
many. I'm gonna go back to
I-
sleep. I'll see you guys later.
Too many dicks on the
think-
dance floor.
I think I can take
To put in the words
responsibility
of-
for that.
Put in the words of famous New Zealand philosophers.
Oh,
I'll
look,
just-
red dots.
No. I'll just go back to zoning out and looking
Oh,
pictures
fucking
of cute
Bandits
wrestlers.
and
I'll see you guys later.
shit. Like, I like how the bandit AI in this game is like, hey, you're 200 feet away and we're using our psychic magic senses to detect you. Let's run to where you are and kill you.
Yep.
So you're googling for cute wrestlers now, Mumbles? Are you looking up Gorgeous
Yeah.
George?
Gorgeous George.
We lost
What year
Gorgeous
is
George.
this? Oh my god. I am delighted that you even said that.
Why is there a dead bandit here?
It was a necromancer, came in, killed the bandits, and then raised them as minions.
Actually,
I
I think
see.
he was bunny hopping and he didn't notice that the ground opened up and just fell head first
Oh.
and cracked it on the stone.
That is a leading cause of death here in Skyrim. Right after being crushed by picking up one too many items and then being crushed under all of them.
So you guys have done Hearthfire, right? Like most of you.
No.
Or at least touched on it a little
The
bit.
one where you build
Yeah,
your
I
own
mean-
house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
done it. I mean,
course.
yeah, I built my house. It's fun. It's super time consuming. And I don't actually love the house. It's a neat thing to do once. But the house is so big and sprawling, it's not actually that useful. It's like every time I come home, there's 20 minutes of sorting and arranging to do.
Yeah.
Okay, can I actually
better
ask a
just to
question?
download a
run
mod.
all the way over there and piss off those guys.
Is there a limited number of places where you can put your house?
There's three
Oh, yeah.
locations, and I was wondering which place everyone put theirs,
There's-
because mine was the one here outside of Morthal.
Oh,
Yeah, me
it's so
too.
ugly out here, though. What's wrong with you
Well,
guys?
you get
Oh,
to
it's
look up at
great.
Solitude, and it's really beautiful looking up at Solitude. 'Cause it's pretty.
Yeah, I guess. But the marsh and...
Looking up at this big established civilization where you could have built a house, or could have bought a house instead of building one.
In the swamp. Yeah. Man, that would have been a great place to build my house. Very scenic up there. But no, I'll just live here in the frozen swamp.
The cool thing about the Lakeview Manor is that it is right above a necromancer place, so you have to kill the
The Lakeview
necromancer
Manor
before
is
you let your children go
probably,
play.
in retrospect, the best of the locations because it's right on that lake there and on the opposite edge of the lake from the Azura Star mission.
And it's not too snowy.
Wait a
Too
minute.
much snow in this game.
Don't they respawn every 3 days? So you basically just have to go out
It's like
and
10 days. It's like 10
you need
days.
to lay down poison for necromancers. Just so happens that
Yeah.
you lay it down with arrows.
It's like ants.
Um,
Amulet of Kings. Oh wait. it's just a book.
did you notice? Did you notice how occasionally the thing will spawn, like it'll just spawn like random dudes near your house sometimes?
Yes,
and
spawn
Yeah,
a
that's
giant
annoying.
walk
outside my house.
and there's a giant just kind of like chilling on your doorstep, and then like 2 seconds later he freaks out and sends you into the stratosphere.
Yeah, that was
And
another
then,
reason I
like-
didn't do the Hearthfire. I mean, that's fun once in a while, but
Gotta-
sometimes I'm just trying to unload my stuff and get back to work. And I don't want to actually fight a half dozen bandits.
There's also quests where the bandits like steal your family members, and you have to go
Oh,
save
man.
them.
Okay,
that
I
is
never had
kind of a
family
pain in the
members, so
ass.
that wasn't a problem.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I
alright,
never-
I'll go fucking save my dumbass magician husband. Ugh.
The dumbass magician.
Bob Johnson, dumbass magician, and he sticks out
So,
his card and it says dumbass magician.
A little bit of inside baseball. We have the sort of thing is in Unrest for the development. We have to give names to NPCs that we refer to who just have a general name like Slum Dweller to the player, but like we need something to refer to them by for the scripting and stuff. And also, like, each conversation has to have a name so we can assign it. And as the guy who picks all of those names, because I'm writing everything, I will say that, like, how formal those were plunged precipitously over the course of the months I've been writing this. So early on,
you
it was
started
stuff
off
like-
with like lore-friendly names, and then it deteriorated.
Yeah, it was like forlorn individual. And, like, now, like, one of the recent NPCs is the Amazing Bread Wizard. And that's what made me think of this.
Do you just have a series of NPCs named Butts Number?
No, just... I mean, there's the Amazing Bread Wizard. We actually have a conversation which is named J-Deep and Shyam BFFs. Which doesn't actually connect to any plot details. Or it's not actually true.
Hope you guys
So
like
we're-
urns.
We're doing, I figured out your problem. You're like, oh man, tombs are boring. I hate doing tombs. I figured out why, Josh. You loot all the damn urns. They must take you an hour.
Just found a
Oh
garnet.
my gosh. You're
An
right.
A,
Tombs
whatever
are
it
boring
is.
if you do this.
I will say I really had to overcome my urge to loot every urn. Because
Same.
unless...
Yeah.
Okay, there's only one way this makes sense. Which is if you do the quest where you get all of the jewels, like, to that eventually give you the ability to, like, get jewels in every container. That's useful.
Wow, I didn't know there was such a thing.
It's not like, I don't think it's literally every container, but it's basically, like, jewels
I'm
spawn
also
in much more
used to playing an Imperial player character, so I have that like really shitty, like you get 25% more coins in chests and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's still 25% more. I mean, half of them have like $3 in
Look
it.
at all this gold. I hope I don't pick up a bunch of useless shit while trying to pick up all this gold.
Yeah, no, I'm glad Josh is doing this, like, right now, because that's half of the game for me. Is, a bunch of coins
Yeah.
on a table.
You
I wanna
know
pick them
Bethesda.
up.
You know Bethesda does that deliberately. They're like, okay, we're gonna have $12 and we're gonna put it in a solid lead bowl, and there's gonna be no way you will pick them all up without lifting the bowl and like immediately encumbering yourself. It is
Bethesda's-
deliberately trolling. Right
And
back there was
Bethesda's
a
favorite part is that $12 doesn't matter.
yes. The $12 is worth
Yeah.
even less than the bowl, and. But, like, there was that super heavy axe that Josh just picked up. There was no way to get all those gold coins and not that axe without some really fiddly, like, crouching
What?
on the table messing around.
That was a weird kill cam animation.
Yeah, I was about to say. I just heard something,
I-
like, break.
I get that every time. I leveled the mage using destruction magic, and it was always just like, oh, your kill cam is the two of you in freeze frame. It's, like, super
Right.
boring.
It gets better when you get bolt spells. Oh,
Yeah.
there's the guy I'm fighting. Lydia, get out of the way. Damn it.
Lydia, I'm trying to be stealthy. Lydia. Josh, did you actually know that if you press F while you have an arrow knocked, it unknocks the arrow without firing it?
Really?
True.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's new, too. That's been a problem, like, throughout the franchise. Oh, no,
Press
you
on
haven't
F
said...
just
R.
put me into third.
For
It's
me,
R.
it's
It's R. It's R.
R. You rebound your keys, Rudscar.
Yeah, sorry, I rebound my keys. But yes, no. In fact, that's actually a problem, because it's weird, because you know how F is favorite and R is drop in your inventory?
Yeah.
By
Well, it
default,
swaps
Q is
them.
favorite.
Yeah, well, right, but it swaps them if you change around the bindings, but it doesn't tell you it swaps them. It still displays, like, press this to do that, press that to do that,
Oh.
even though that doesn't work. So all the time I mean to, like, throw down, like, a shitty rock, and it's like, oh, this is your favorite rock, I understand.
Oh yeah, this is one of the cooler looking dungeons, although it looks incredibly shitty with the lighting in the game, right?
Yeah.
There's like trees
Oh,
down
poor
It's
here.
like, wow, super fog. Great.
This looks so much different if you have any lighting mod, like any.
Yeah,
Any
any
lighting
lighting
mod.
mod.
Any lighting. They really do. They wash it out. There's not a lot of contrast. That's the big problem. Is just that it's very uniform. There's not really dark corners or really bright spots. It's very flat, and they went to all the trouble of having that hole in the ceiling. There's no reason they couldn't have this super bright pool of light and then real dark on the corners. But they chose to make it kind of flat, in the same way that they chose to like bleed out all the color. They were like, you know what? We're worried that our game might be too visually interesting.
Yeah. I
I'm
played it
gonna
with my lighting mod, and it's like the whole room is dark. There's a bit of shaft of light coming through the top, but the only other light is from like torches.
Yeah, so
So-
much
Did you
better.
set off a trap, Lydia? Are you having
And then
adventures
she
with
cursed it
switches?
in the most melodramatic fashion, like, "Oh, thou villainous trap, thou hast wounded me to the quick. A plague upon your trappy house! You have undone me."